lovelies, welcome back to the channel. Today I am doing a chatty get ready with me for this look, including attaching all of my very many accessories. So yeah, I just thought we would sit down and have a chat today, put on some makeup, jingle. So yeah, if you want to see how I did this and have a chat with me, then stay tuned and we'll get right into it. Okay, hello, I am here, I am ready, I am back. I've already done my foundation and eyebrows because we've seen me do that about a million times on this channel, so I thought I'd save some time. I've got incense lit and I clearly lit it too close to me because I just inhaled all of it. It's gonna be good for the lungs. Yeah, I thought I'd do a little get ready with me today because I actually intended on doing one as like my first video of the year, of the decade. But that just didn't work out. I filmed one. I filmed a get ready with me, but the thing was, someone had like commented asking like, you know, why my video quality hasn't gotten better over the past couple of years and stuff, and like why I don't use Jake's camera and stuff, and I was like, fine, I will try it out. So I borrowed Jake's camera, which is already like a massive hassle because my studio's in the attic, so I have to like lug equipment up the rickety, shaky ladder. So that's annoying as it is. And then his lens, even if it's sitting as close to me as it can be with this table in the way, and like it's as zoomed in as it can be, it's still huge. So there's like loads of space around me, so if we're doing a get ready with me, that wasn't ideal. But I tried anyway, and I did this whole section. But then it came to do, you know, the intro and the outro bit. And because his microphone is independent from the rest of the camera, I forgot to turn it on for that bit, so I had no intro or outro, and I just basically rage quit, and that was the end of that video. So I am just going to use my own shitty camera until I can get my own better camera, because you know what? They're expensive, and I hate using his camera because it's nothing but problems. The look I'm going to do today is similar to the one in some of my recent videos. I know it's similar to the one in the Answering Your Spooky Quests. Yes, it's very similar to that look, except instead of having the sort of red bits going straight up, I have them like, I made them go like, if you get me, so they kind of go off to the side a little bit. I like both looks, I just like that one whenever I'm not feeling in like a clowny mood, because the other one does give a sort of clown effect, which I enjoy, but I'm not in clowny mood. And I did that look when we were in London, and I actually really liked it. And I've just been enjoying that sort of vibe in general, so that's what we're going for. I actually shouldn't have done my eyebrows first. I forgot with this particular look, I should do my eyebrows after so I can get the red going up as high as I want regardless of eyebrows, but we'll try. We will try. So, I really wish I'd brought my headphones up here with me, or earphones or whatever, because while I was doing my foundation on my eyebrows, I was having such a little bop. I was just like having a good little dance around, and then I realized, of course, as soon as I start recording, I'm gonna have to turn off the music, otherwise YouTube will be upset. So no music for us. That's the only downside to doing these Chatty Get Ready with me, because otherwise I really enjoy doing these. It's like a fun way to talk to you guys. But the only downside is I can't like watch anything or listen to anything other than my own voice. Don't love, but it's okay. Oh god, that's why it suddenly, the smell got bad. It got to the little end bit. Will I learn from my mistake? No. We're going to light some more. That one was strawberry incense, which I will talk about in a moment as soon as I light this. This is Nag Champa, which is like my all-around favourite, the best one. It's like the smell of hippie shops and alternative shops and like witchcraft shops. It's just, that's the smell that's in all of those places, which is basically my entire childhood, so we do like that. I used to love getting clothes from like my local alternative store. It's called Fresh Garbage, and whenever I was a kid I used to love getting stuff from there for like Christmas or my birthday, because like even through the wrapping paper I could smell the incense smell off of them, and so it was like, something good's in this one. So yeah. And I love Fresh Garbage. Like my mum brought me there whenever I was really little, and she'd been shopping there since she was a teenager, so it's been around for a while. Strawberry incense, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, I've gotten the craving, doesn't sound right because that means it sounds like it. I've just had the urge to light that because I've been reading Lost Souls again, and every time I read Lost Souls or like think about Lost Souls, I end up wanting to put on the strawberry incense, so that's what I've had. So yeah, I'm rereading that because I just finished, I'm forgetting the name of the book because it's one book that has two other books in it, so it's like a combination of two stories. There's Green Angel, Green Heart, and Green Witch, and I'm trying to remember which one is which. I think I want to say maybe Green Angel's the first book, Green Witch is the second book, and Green Heart is the one, like the actual book that I have, you know, that binds both of them. It's something like that. It's by the same author as Practical Magic and The Rules of Magic, and I finished reading The Rules of Magic I think last month, which is actually a lovely memory for me because whenever I finished it, we were on the bus back from Dublin Airport because we just, like, it was coming home from Barcelona, and for once it was actually like a really lovely sunny day outside, so like we were traveling through this really beautiful Irish countryside, and the sun was shining like that, you know, like nice warm sunshine that just makes everything kind of glow. It was like that, and like the sunshine was like shining on my book pages, and I was like finishing it off, and it just like, it just has a nice little ending. And I remember literally just like putting the book up to my chest and tearing up on the bus, and Jake was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, because I was just really happy. So yeah, I finished that off. I really enjoyed it. I will have to pick up Practical Magic at some point, although since I mentioned it in that other video, you guys have told me that the book is quite different from the movie and focuses more on, what's her name? Gillian? Is that her name? Her story? Which I don't love because she's my least favourite out of the two sisters. But still, I will give it a read and see how it compares, because I have heard it's very, very different to the movie. And I love the movie. Like, as soon as I put on the movie and that opening like score, like that song comes in, it's just such like warm, fuzzy, happy, nice feeling. So yeah, love that. Yeah, so finished The Rules of Magic, finished Green Heart, I want to say. Got through that one really quickly, and now I'm rereading Lost Souls because I've been wanting to reread it since the first time I read it. And there's a couple of times I've kind of picked it up but gotten distracted halfway through, so, well, not halfway, like quite early in it. So yeah, I'm finally getting around to that and I am enjoying it. And then I don't know what I'll move on to after this. I'm thinking maybe the Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children series, because I picked up the first book of that and I was enjoying it, but again, I got distracted fairly early in, so I really need to start that again and actually make it through all 3 books that I think I have. Is it 3 or 4? I want to say 3. So yeah, I need to make it through those. I'm also like on and off reading another book at the minute, and it's like a autobiography of, bloody hell's her name, I want to say Amy Crocker, who's like a very interesting woman from late 1800s, early 1900s, and she went like traveling about and stuff and like did all sorts of interesting things. And I am enjoying aspects of that, but I was so excited to read it, but whenever I picked it up I forgot that it's a book published in 1936 by a woman who is telling her stories from like the late 1800s. So even though so far in the book there hasn't been anything malicious, there's enough ignorance. There's like things that are said that I'm like, it's like, it's not said with like the intent of being a dick, but that only makes it so much better. So yeah, that's been a little hard to get past with this, but you know, it is just sort of interesting to read about back in those times when, like, you know, travel was much harder and like not many people did travel the world, you know, like when the world was still a big place essentially. Like, it's so small now, you know, if you can get together the money, it's, you know, it's not hard to go anywhere, you know. There is that privilege if you know, you do need to have money to travel, but it's not like you have to take like a ship that will take months to get you around the world or anything. So like the world has shrunk a lot, and it's just interesting reading about, you know, stories from people back whenever it was still like this much bigger deal. So yeah, I'm kind of reading that on and off, but it's definitely not captured me as much as I thought it would, because I'm just like, I forgot when this was written. Okay, so that's that bit done. One moment, because I'm trying to film a TikTok. Trying to film a TikTok at the same time with this, so I have to flip the cat. It's a whole thing. I don't know why I do this to myself. Content! Alrighty-roo, we are back. I forget what I was talking about. But yeah, anyway, so a lot of book talk there. Let me know, as usual, what you're reading at the moment. I would love to hear from you. I love finding new things to check out. What is the next step? Oh, I see. I remember how to do makeup. There's like a whole bunch of stuff I wanted to talk about in this video, and it has all dropped right out of my head. Also, sorry if the lighting's uneven, but my ring light is kind of falling apart, so dying for winter to end. It has reached that really cold stage. Like, it's been cold and rainy and crap for a long time, but it's at the point now where it's so cold it's like unbearable. Like, up here right now it's bloody freezing. It is so cold. Like, my nose is cold. I've got like blankets on the bottom half of me, but I'm still freezing to death. Oh my god. So yeah, I just, between that and like it being dark and dreary and wet and I can't go out and enjoy nature and just everything's crap, I am so ready for it to be over. I can't remember if I spoke about this in one of the videos that I posted, or if it was in the Get Ready With Me that I deleted, or if I just imagined saying it in a video, because half the time in my head it's like me narrating things as if I'm speaking to you guys. Just like I think in videos at this point. But a while back I had a dream that I did like an entirely like head to toe absolutely everything red outfit. So now of course I really want to do a head to toe absolutely everything red outfit. That's how a lot of things start for me, is dreams. Like the Spooky Girl merch that I have, that started from a dream. I dreamed that merch and I was like, well, we have to make that. Got black all over me, oh no. But yeah, I was like, well, we have to make that now. And yeah, so I had a dream that I did a head to toe like red outfit, and now I need to do that. Whenever I mentioned this on Twitter, everyone kind of went straight to Lydia, like her wedding dress in Beetlejuice. And it's funny because like that like obviously is like a look, but that's not at all the kind of one I had in my head. So it's just interesting, you know, where other people go. But for me, like the kind of look that I dreamed of was like a very asymmetrical, like, you know, not quite post-apocalyptic because it doesn't have like the raggedy torn appearance, but you know, that kind of silhouette of like post-apocalyptic fashion. If you, I'll put examples here. Something kind of in that realm, but red, like bright red. And that's the problem, is especially shoes, finding a pair of bright red, entirely red. So like, you know, because I found ones that are black and red, but I'm like, no, like red. Yeah, trying to find like a pair of like bright, entirely red shoes that I actually like, because you know I'm fussy, has proved impossible so far. So that dream is taking some time to try to put together, but hopefully eventually either I'll find the shoes of my dreams or I'll settle for a pair that aren't really what I wanted, but I'll just have to make do. And maybe eventually we can do an entirely red outfit, because that would be fun. Sorry for the silence. This requires absolute concentration. See, with this look, I would like to do the entire thing like I did whenever we went out to hang out with Rolly and Luxaria in London. Because I did like the neck paint and the liquid latex. If you've seen my inspo to outfit Tainted Love video, kind of like that. I would love to sort of like do that to complete this look, but honestly, I'm not going anywhere today. I'm just sitting in my freezing attic making videos, and all of that is way more hassle than it's worth for something like that. So unless I'm going somewhere, then there's not a lot of point, so we won't be doing that element, sadly. It's too awkward to get off and everything. It's not good. If you need your eye makeup to be A, extremely black, and B, last a really long time, this is the way you do it. You literally just coat your entire eyelid in gel eyeliner and then pat down black eyeshadow on top of it. It ain't going anywhere. It is on there. I do have actual makeup tutorials of me doing something similar, so like without the red bits, but like this kind of like black eye shape. There's like a bunch of videos on my channel that involve something similar to this, because it's like one of my go-to looks. So yeah, if you want something more in depth, I have it. If you want an eyebrow tutorial, I have it. If you want how to put on fake eyelashes, I have it. There's a whole bunch of stuff in the depths of my channel that I did a long time ago, and just to be like, here's how I do this thing. Yeah, I have a bunch of stuff that I want to film today, and I'm also supposed to be streaming today, so there is a lot going on. You know, something that I've wanted to do for the longest time is like reaction videos, like funny TikToks, because that's something I wanted to do a long time ago, but I didn't have anyone like who used TikTok who could like hunt down funny ones for me to send through. And you know, if I've already seen it, I can't really react to it, so that doesn't work. But no, I spend so much time trying to find things for Jake, because I'm the one who like hunts down most of the ones for his videos. And it's difficult because like, I know his sense of humor like when it's just us, and like funny animal videos are definitely something that we always laugh at, but whenever it's like the try not to laugh ones, I guess that doesn't cut it. So he has a very specific sense of humor that isn't really on TikTok a lot, so I've been spending an absurd amount of time on TikTok. I do keep finding funny ones, but not like the things he'd find funny, and I'm like, god damn it, I wish I could share like these ones that I find absolutely hilarious to see if anyone else shares my humor. But yeah, I don't really know how I would do it, so instead I just sit by myself cackling at the things I found to send through. Don't even know how visible that is on camera, but it works in real life. You know, part of me always thinks that I hate like getting ready and doing my makeup and having to do the whole thing, but like once I'm doing it, it is like an enjoyable process. Like, you know, I have fun, like, you know, I get into it and just kind of zen out. It's just getting started that I hate. It's like the thought of it is worse than the act, you know, like once I'm doing it, it's fine. It's just the thought of like getting ready always has me like, oh, it's just like the worst thing ever. But like once I'm doing it, I like chill out and I go into my own little place doodling away. But yeah, I can never seem to remember that when it's actually time to get ready, and like every inch of me is like, no, we are being goblins today. A goblin? I don't know where the plural's coming from. But yeah, so I'm just gonna add a little bit of black under here to kind of smoke out that bottom line, because I don't like a really harsh line on the bottom. It's actually kind of cute with just the one. I'm gonna do both today, but I might get like a different cute lens for this eye and then do like one or the other. Maybe a red one, a large black one. Still trying to make that TikTok. I can now can put in a contact lens one-handed with no mirror while like lip syncing in slow motion to my list of skills. I made quite a squelch when it went in, my goodness. That's the fun thing about alternative makeup, you know? Like you get done with the basics, like you've done your foundation and like, you know, your eyeshadow and your lipstick or whatever. And it's like, hey, what else can I put on here? And you can just do whatever you want. A little X on my cheek. I don't know why I like that, I just do. I was almost gonna do one between my eyebrows, but you know, I think just like a little one on the cheek there for the fun. And then I got some little gems here. Might stick some of those on. Bit of one. Oh, I finally got around to watching You, the Netflix show. I don't know, for the longest time it just didn't seem like my thing, so I didn't bother, but I got bored enough and I put it on, and I actually ended up really enjoying it. It was more fun, seems like the wrong word, but it was better than I expected it to be. I know I'm kind of sad I don't have any more of it to watch because of course I got through it very quickly. But like, even though, you know, the topic is something unfortunate, like there is an element of humor to it. Like I won't like talk too much about it because I don't want to spoil it for anyone who hasn't seen it, but there are certain things that just like, they're like, you know, witty and well done. I don't even know if you can see those from where you are, but they look cute in the mirror. Right, we don't have eyelashes, we need to put on eyelashes. What else can I stick to my face with glue? Fucking hell. I forgot that my phone was hooked up to the fucking phonograph. And when the thing finished, like I was checking the song, it's hard to explain on TikTok, but I was not expecting that to come blasting out of the speakers there, and my poor heart nearly stopped. Oh god, it's just as well the other battery's charged because this one's dying. Okay. Oh my god, it is so cold up here. I don't even have my warm pajam jams anymore. Did it wrong. Not a like super important step, but still. It's red eyeshadow, by the way. Is that all the makeup-y stuff? Spritz. I really, like, I know people give me suggestions for a continuous spray, setting spray. I really do need to get one because I can never quite get it right with the pumpy ones. Oh god, here we go. So, how many accessories can we fit on one person? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, you can't see that. 10. That's a pin. What's that? 11? What was that? 12? Something in that realm. We are done. We are ready. Okay, I will see you in just a moment. And we are done! Hello there! Welcome to the finished look. I'm quickly learning that this choker and this thing are going to be a problem. So as always, I would love to know your thoughts on any of the things I discussed today. Like I said, let me know what you're reading and stuff. Just, I don't know, have a chat, because otherwise it's just me talking into the void, which is never fun. But I do hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed chilling out and getting ready with me. So thank you so much for watching. I'm off to do some more videos now, and then I've got to stream, and then I'm going to go grocery shopping. Christ, so I've got a long night ahead of me. But yes, I do hope you enjoyed this. Remember to give it a little thumbs up if you did. Leave me a comment, as we discussed. If you're new here and you did enjoy this, do consider subscribing, because we would love to have you as part of the family. There's lots of other videos for you to check out. I've been doing this for a while now, so there's like a lot. So yeah, obviously, you know, subscribe, hit the little bell so you don't miss future videos, because YouTube sure loves to hide them. And finally, before you go, if you could check out Patreon, that would be amazing. The link is down in the description if you've never heard of it before, or if you've heard me mention it but you don't actually know what it is. It's a website that lets you tip your favorite content creators for the stuff that they make for you. Of course, it is entirely optional, but it's an excellent way to support the channel and keep the videos going, especially at this time of year, because it's like much harder to do the whole YouTube thing early in the year, because YouTube is even less helpful than usual. So it's always great to have a boost around now. So if you want to check that out, the link is down in the description, and I would appreciate it very much, and I will love you forever. And now I've got to go do all my many busy things. So I will see you next time. Have a lovely day or evening or whatever it is where you are. Bye, lovelies.